Right, welcome back. Last time we managed to get Itza as a vassal, so now I'm prepping up for war with Choctaw because they have 0 allies. I'm trying to level best just to keep me from declaring war on them, but that's not happening. Yeah, in other news, I've been slowly expanding state reach and trying to keep the vassals happy. At the moment, everything's going well, so yay. I have been hoping to get some reforms done, but it might not be possible. I don't know. I'm just gonna need to take the time and wait. For now, though, everything's stable. Nothing's changing. Nothing seriously, anyway. Not in a bad way, so. However, we're reaching the point where I can enact the last steps towards forming MEIOU. I might actually manage to do all that before 1500. That would be nice. So when does this claim end? 5 years, okay. Probably won't be able to get that done, but Ooh, the next great idea. Safe routes. Risk, they say. It's all about risk. This is code for spend more on patrols. Regardless of our fiscal commitments, there is safety in numbers, and nothing makes for numbers like high traffic. Ship trade power plus 10%. What can I say? Making fun of merchants. What better kind of humor is there? Aw, come on. Now we've got a poor leader. Oh well, they've dropped down dramatically in effectiveness, so... there's a garrison here, but it should be easy to defend, so let's set that as the target. Alright, let's actually look at the investments now. Agriculture and industrial, and a little bit of academic. Okay, that's some good wood. Kanul. That's quite a bit of agriculture. Extraction. Conpech. Some industrial. A little bit of academic, at least for the province. Akin shell. Some extraction. That's a good bit of industrial. Huh. Chicken shell. Some extraction, okay. A cob. Some extraction. That's a good bit of industrial. Tutuxio, the capital. Quite a bit of academic. Okay. Cocoa. A little bit of academic, and that's it. Okay. Maybe I should be careful a little bit. I mean, it's not super important that I do that immediately. Let's try to get a couple of... 3 galleys should be enough for all my needs. The fleets do tend to be pretty expensive compared to the military, land military. Actually, let's not do galleys. I think light ships would be more fun to work with. Plus, I can use them for trade power in peacetime. They just take longer to build. But really, that's the only problem. Ooh! More stability. Alright, I was correct. The province should be fully blockaded. Although it might take a moment for the siege to update this. Or I might have to merge the ships together for it to... the fleet together for it to... Why is this the case? Why do I need to merge the fleet together? oddities like this make me question a lot of things. So how's the war down here going? Not well from the looks of it. Don't worry, this is why I've got a spy network. There we go. Now it's here again for another 60 years. Jeez. I guess my claim duration is increased by 20% or something. I mean, they already last a really long time in M&T anyway. This just means that it's even longer. Wait, is my average loan overseas autonomy lower than 50%? Hoo, that's good. That's really good. Damn it, my bureaucratic influence is too high. It isn't high enough. And it's probably literally if I had checked last month, I would have been able to do it. Probably. I could easily tank that minus 15 estate loyalty. The plus 20 to bureaucracy corruption is a bit more questionable over if I can handle that at the same time, but maybe it will increase the strength of action will increase. The problem is that all the gains that the other factions get are mostly hit, well, the bureaucrats get hit the worst by that, usually. Let's say if it actually increases, but I would suspect not. Nope. The aristocrats take everything. Okay. Right, pause. Now, I should be able to do some stuff. Okay. Let's check the... Damn it, it's 19. Why? Fine, I'll take the peace deal. As much cash as you can get me. I figure it's going to affect my average overseas autonomy, non-overseas autonomy. Let's check. Apparently not. I think it's because it isn't cored. It's actually not as much as I expected it to be. Alright, let's split these up. Okay, you'll be my trade fleet. However, it will be reducing naval maintenance because it's not worth it. It's just plain not worth it to keep it up. And also, let's actually move you down to here because all these spots are going to become trouble areas with regards to unrest. Might be best to move to here because this has the highest level of unrest due to having the lowest level of garrison. And Zapatism gives 25, as well as a plus 1.67 from the war exhaustion I have. It is what I have, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I have eats in them. Separatists. Actually, it's probably cultural reasons. Let's actually see. I figure it's this province. Eats a culture. Yep. Should've known. Well, up here we've got Yucatecan, which is the largest mine culture by a wide margin. Not just in provinces, but also sheer development. I mean, there's 3 provinces that are that average to 4 provinces that average to 40 development. Plus, there's a 30 dev one right here, and then a couple 20s, approximately. Here's 15. It's a 10 and a 9 and 5. For this culture, Chore culture, we've got 1 colonized province with 11. The devs here don't really count. They don't really mean anything. This culture has 28 dev. Lovely. This one has 26 dev and 2 provinces. This one has 42. Okay, that's actually a decent amount. But also 2 provinces. This one is not even colonized. It has 2 provinces. Yeah. It is, however, a pretty diverse culture group, which is in some ways good and in some ways bad. It's good because once I get to that level of international influence where I get to have a cultural union, well, great. Until then, it's a problem I'm going to have to deal with. And there's also Pipil culture that I'm going to have to deal with. At the very least, Karchikal is... Yeah, it's got a lot of devs, so even if this is my only Pipil province, no trouble. I can just embrace the culture. Just needs to have 15 dev within my provinces. Anyway, so I haven't actually done any. Okay, yeah, I've removed the forestry monopoly from the nobility, so the nobles now suddenly have a large source of income disappearing because forestries were actually a pretty large industry. They do, however, still have a game monopoly, but that's because before I added the game industry to all the provinces without a forestry industry, there weren't any, so. They do produce a lot of different materials, though, which is good, especially a small quantity of exotic goods. I believe those are extremely valuable, although I would have to double check to actually see. Okay, they're at least decently valuable. Well, yeah, they're actually the most valuable of the goods that I can actually make. Outside of luxuries. Luxuries are extremely good, and I don't know why I haven't... You know, I should actually open up a slot for a luxury industry. Though probably not here, that's 75% employment rate. Oh, and my urban population has exceeded the amenities level. Yeah, that's the problem I'm gonna have to deal with later. I hope I remember to next time. Among other things, Maine's dealing with an invasion, they have no allies, and they're going against Kutzatlan, who has 10k, and who I call the Hegemon of the East, since I can almost certainly not pronounce that properly, but I can try. Sin Sun San. Actually, it doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, they're the Hegemon of the East because they have the highest level of development over here, or at least they certainly have the most provinces, that's for sure. I'm not sure how well developed these provinces are, but they do seem pretty good. Oh well. Wish I had more bureaucratic influence, although that number seems to be increasing. Maybe I'll actually get enough for a reform. Because I'm hoping to get this, this reform, the formalization of the administration, because it reduces global autonomy by a bit. Which isn't that important. But especially important is the fact that it increases yearly state reach, so I will no longer be decaying state reach if I don't have the expand the bureaucracy thing active. Oh, now it's active again. Okay, so yeah, that should be good for now. I did conquer Chaktamag. Yay. I'm just hoping this will... Invalid target. Ah, right. Oh, and I've also expanded my fleet to include 3 light ships. Currently they're protecting a trade node because there's nothing better for a light ship to do, really. I definitely gain enough naval materials because I have so many coastal provinces with a naval industry. Seriously, the price of naval goods has dropped I figured most of those industries will stop becoming profitable after a while. So, okay. Right, now I'm actually done. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. Yeah, really overstepped a bit with this outro.